Austin is an awesome city. There's a lot of people from a lot of different places. We're right in the heart of Austin, and so a lot of diversity. Sports really can bring kids together. Austin ISD has roughly around 81,000 students total, which is actually bigger than the University of Texas, if you can believe it. For athletics, there's about 15,000 student athletes. We have about 500 coaches, 22 different sports in high school and middle school. I'm Leal Anderson. I am the athletic director. I oversee 13 high schools and 19 middle schools in Austin ISD.
It's a lot.
It is.
I believe on Saturday on this that Anderson and Crockett have asked to play a 6:30 game on Wednesday. That's a non-conference game, but they just need to play somebody since there's so many cancellations. And we have agreed to do that. Okay. So that's pretty.
It really started with just a love for sports. I like playing sports, I like watching sports, and I think that's where it really started. I grew up in a small town in Oklahoma and really played all sports growing up. Football, basketball, ran track, baseball. My parents were definitely influential in bringing me up and developing me. My mom taught me the value of Jesus Christ and the Lord. And my dad, I definitely learned about hard work from him. I played basketball at a very small college for a short stint at Oklahoma Wesleyan University, and then I transferred to the University of Oklahoma where I finished up my degree in business. And got a great opportunity after that to come here to Austin, Texas, where I worked at National Instruments right out of college. Working in a cubicle for 8 to 10 hours a day wasn't something that I always just really wanted to do forever, and so I got the opportunity to really follow my heart and to become a teacher and a coach and work with kids. I got that opportunity at Anderson High School to teach and coach, and taught business there, and I also coached football and basketball. Got a chance to really become a head coach and set the school record for back-to-back wins as the largest program in school history of the 5A program. And we were one game away from playing in the state tournament. And it's a challenge, right? It was a challenge to see if we could become a really successful program. And so I really kind of took it on as a challenge here as well. Could we become a really successful school district? And even though we had a great coaches, great people, great leadership already here, is it something that we could do to help the district shine and give kids opportunities where they may not have had them before? We started, Lynn, this back in really this time last year, we were shut down completely at this point, right? I mean, literally nothing was going on. There was no sports, and figuring out how we would get to any sports was a challenge. A lot of other places, they haven't moved at all in terms of their athletics. And so we've been a leader here. We've done it as safe as we possibly can. That's always been our goal, give our kids an opportunity and do it as safely as we possibly can. Everybody good here underneath the tent? You guys holding it down? Appreciate your help. I'm just so happy that we're able to get track in and baseball in and softball, right? The ones that were lost last spring.
There's no doubt.
Oh my goodness.
That was heartbreaking to see kids who, I'd coached since 7th graders, and then to tell them in March, we're done.
Yes.
That was heartbreaking.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. And then you still got to fight through COVID, right? You still got to keep kids healthy to try to get, continue on.
Yeah.
So I have known him since he was a basketball coach at Anderson, because I'm a basketball coach at Crockett. In this role now, it doesn't matter what school it is or what the situation is, he's always doing his very best for those kids to get everything that they possibly can.
He knows the situations, the trials, the things we're trying to get accomplished in Austin ISD as a coach, especially taking that leadership right now in COVID. There's a lot of things you can say, hey, let's don't do this, let's not do that, let's shy away. But he did everything in his power to make sure that we could still have our sports and we could still rock and roll the best that we could to give these kids a season. I know it was about a year ago when our track season was cut. And that's tough. Seniors that year didn't get to finish their track season out, didn't get to go on to area and regional and state and all that stuff, and they're getting that this year. And here we are, still rocking and rolling.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Yes, likewise.
All right.
Best of luck to you on everything.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Thank you. Now, we got construction at Berger, too. That's the other thing, Joe Frank. We're getting that track replaced.
That just leaves a lot of questions into play, like number one, where are we going to be for summer?
Yeah.
I know we're going to find a solution, but it's bigger than I thought.
Is there another middle school you can think of that may be close to?
Mendez is another one of ours.
I would say, over 120 probably emails a day. That's just an average day. And, the phone calls are, all day, every day, nonstop. But you can't always be in I'm just putting out fires mode, right? You cannot do that. You have to carve out time to be forward thinking. And I do that. I carve out time to do that as well. It never ends, does it?
No, it does not.
Another challenge.
It does not.
But we'll find a way. Like I said, Coach, we're going to find a way, man.
Yes, sir.
We're going to find a way. We're going to help you guys out, get you going. What's going on, Big Ben, Olivia? How y'all doing, man? Give us some love, man. It goes beyond just, a phone call or an email. It's the face-to-face relationships and talking with people that we get a chance to have. And when I go to the events and I see our staff and I see our people and, hey, how you doing? And we get a chance to talk and have some in-depth conversations. And you realize that more, as you kind of go through COVID and you don't have some of those relationships, or everything is kind of through the Zoom or, the computer screen. You really start to miss some of those things. Hopefully we can, in the fall, things will go back, and so we're back in person a little bit, but that's part of it. The people really make this district special, in my opinion. It's a relationship-based business, I believe, and we try to carry that on, and that's why you do see a lot of people that have been around, a long time. Everything I do, all my actions and interactions glorify the name of God. That's my goal. If I can do that with every person I talk to and meet, and on the phone, in person, through emails, I'm gonna give my best today to, make it glorify God's name.